are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
Down to business again.
Coming on the field is...
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Rivaldo. Beckham. He's looking wide. And this is Beckham. Nicely shaped ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ruggeri. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. And here's Vinicius Junior. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance, surely! It's always been... That's another chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Busterwolde gets it away. Goulet. And it's Kadiolu. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Modric.
Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
22, De Bruyne. Substitution.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold picks it up from the goal kick. Vinicius Junior driving forward. He has found the way through. And he's in on goal. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really...
Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. And the goal they've been looking for. A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Number 18.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Vinicius Junior, he's gone for goal! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, no joy this time. Grimaldo. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, that's shot at goal! And that's a tiny finish. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Just 1 in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Has a look up and drives it forward. Yamal has it in a wide position. And they're quick to get it back.
Cambodia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's lost his man here. Plenty to aim at here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Goulart did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexander-Arnold, he's got away. Lovely feet. Pinches it off him.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Nice sequence of passes, this. I think we're just about done here. Tries to pass it through. Yamal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Conte. Goulart.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Space for him to turn and look. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Rivaldo. Neatly clipped into space. That's very neat. That is... And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Goulart taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager is asking his players to get the ball out of defence at that high tempo.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Robertson. Gibbs White. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Quality ball. Nice looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Raul. No goals as yet. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That is Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession. Gyökeres! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Barcelona
Really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Vietnam are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Ruggeri venturing down the left. Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. João Neves. He came in hard, very hard. Batistuta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Shevchenko. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gibbs White. That's Gerrard. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gibbs White. He's a sharp little ball here. Forced to go back. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh no, this does... He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vietnam with the corner, they're first. He's rising! He will be livid with himself. Conte. Gets a good foot in there. Pedri powering forward here. Now it's Shevchenko. He's got away. Looking for options for movement.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a...
Decent chance! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're into the second 45. And it's Kadiolu. He's had it taken off him. Kadiolu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Gerrard. And he's forced to go back. Cafu. João Neves. Pedri. Pedri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Gyökeres is onto this. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Raul. And here's Shevchenko. And here's Shevchenko. And it's Neves. And it's Xavi Alonso. Gibbs-White.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Xavi Alonso. Howson. Upamecano. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Just about up to the hour now. Vinicius Junior running with intent. Ruggeri has it in a wide position. Pedri makes a dash for it. João Neves. Upamecano. Shevchenko. Gerrard. And here's the chance to counter. Kadiolu, who does have an assist to his name. Can he get onto this? Oosterwolde calmly anticipates. Gerrard. Here's a man in form. Looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? Xavi Alonso. It's Pedri. João Neves. Cafu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Ruggeri. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior. There he goes, motoring forward. Lovely bit of skill. Kadiolu. Shot could be on. Oh, right place, right time. Pedri did just about enough to come out of... Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Batistuta. Number 11, Shevchenko.
So changes afoot here,
10,
and from both sides.
Number 3,
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Xabi
Well,
Alonso.
it's better late than never,
Number
Peter,
9,
and that's potentially decisive
Pedri.
now.
Coming on the field, number 21.
Not much time now
Mbappe.
for anything fresh to
Number
happen, I
7,
think.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Vietnam really can only do
Number
one thing now,
20,
Peter. Get the ball up
Messi.
front, make sure it sticks,
Number 2,
and sustain some pressure.
Rijkaard. Number 4, Frenkie de Jong. Substitution in progress.
No
There
messing
will be 1
about,
minute
just
added
bludgeoned
time.
away. Well, they've got it again. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We are just getting started. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very... Vinicius Junior! Hakimi. Bastoni. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Taken back almost at once. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's a key interception. Goulet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gyökeres. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Batistuta. And the counter is on. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. Hakimi does well to get it back. Neymar. Zanetti. And it's Xabi Alonso. It's Batistuta. Still goalless. Bastoni.
Liverpool always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And here's Batistuta. Neymar.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright. And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Goulet. Great vision. He can run onto that. He's free. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Xabi Alonso getting this one clear. Oh, that was vital. The ball has bounced loose now. Yamal, nice looking ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Herrero claims comfortably. Chance here to counter. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. Goulet. This is a promising build-up. Neymar. And it's played forward. Goulet. And it's Arda Goulet. Looking tidy in possession here. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Some really good ball movement. Arda Goulet. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Gyökeres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That'll be a throw-in. Here comes the cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. Driving forward. And he's only too happy to take that back. Alonso.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's in a great chance for a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Kajiolu providing an outlet on that flank. That's good play. And here's Gerrard. Batistuta. So what can they make of this? Knocks it into space, and he's picked out the run. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Oosterwolde. Gerrard looking to pass their way up the pitch. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Nice interception, well timed. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oosterwolde. Conte. Nicely spread. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gibbs-White. Oh, this looks sharp. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Batistuta. Mbappe. Oh, super find. Mbappe is onto this. Güler. Conte. Now it's Kante. Good ball, good take. He's had a shot! That's a sharp pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal ventures forward. Now it's just the keeper in his decent chance! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Liverpool restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar. Conte. Güler.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Güler. Gibbs-White. Goulet. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7.
Going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
El dorsal 5. Se va a llevar a cabo un
Batistuta.
cambio de jugadores.
Batistuta powering forward here. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Gyökeres tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gyökeres is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Alex Grimaldo delivers. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's taking no chance. Tries from distance. It's a pretty loose pass. And he was alert to it. Marquinhos has been caught there, it's a foul.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So we
dorsal
have
13.
further activity on the
Será
bench here.
sustituido por
Rabiot can
el
come on
dorsal
now.
12.
All the formalities have been completed.
Well, he's looked sharp, Peter. In fact, very sharp.
Grimaldo does really well to win the ball there. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Marquinhos. Can he get on the end of this? This might spell danger. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Xabi Alonso is behind this one. Alonso! And that has been cleared. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Yamal.
Liverpool really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Throw in. And here's Gerrard. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's certainly onside here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Goes for a shot! Delicious from Jude! A finish of true class! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool have their lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he shoots! Gerrard. Alexander-Arnold. Good running, strong and purposeful. We are into overtime. He is through here. Stood up well to him there. And he's there to make the challenge. And he was quick to react. That ball looks a good one. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's Valverde. Oosterwolde. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might
everyone,
not feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to Old
The
Trafford.
stadium is full of noise and
Manchester
energy.
United
This certainly
against
matters.
Barcelona.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, we're on the way. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, some tackle that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ruggeri. Raul. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Kadiolu. And Oosterwolde. Conte. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is good strength. The referee's awarded a free kick. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Kadiolu got a long way forward to join the attack. Beckham. Quarter of an hour played. Nuno Mendes. Lovely feet. So we're still where we started right now. And there's one of the players of the week.
Manchester United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
De Bruyne. Goulet. Gibbs White. And here's Mbappe. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Goulet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to count. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior. That's a shade optimistic. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mbappe! Kadiolu. Goulet. Gerrard. 15 minutes till half-time. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to break through. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Showing great feet there. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Goulart, it's Gerrard! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Looking for options for movement. Ruggieri. Goulart. Gyökeres. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be
It's
1
Arda
minute
Goulart.
added time.
Cannavaro concedes a free kick for that. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shot, surely! Goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Oh, one moment you're in possession, and that is indeed the final act.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Shevchenko. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gerrard looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Good ball, good take. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Driving forward. And he was quick to react. Barcelona, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Big chance! Yes! It was an absolute certainty. He just had to. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A case now of complete control.
71,550.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! Goulet. Gibbs White. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. Great chance for a shot! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So could they be onto something here? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Kvaratskhelia. Very nicely done. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Raul. Number 5, De Bruyne. Number 23, Beckham. Coming on the field, number 6.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Jorginho. Knocks it into space. He has found a way through. Shot at goal! Pulls it back. Hazard! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has ended up in no man's land. And now they can spring out of defence. Conte. Oh, easy pickings there. And Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia steaming forward at pace. Half an hour gone in the second half. Kvaratskhelia, upright and purposeful. Oh, that's nice. And the shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Kvaratskhelia really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
That's a good ball out wide. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Alexander-Arnold tries to play it through. Jorginho. And no, that was never going to make it. Kubasi. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pau Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Some really good ball movement. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cannavaro clears without hesitation. And it's Valverde. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now this could be a chance. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Howson. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He'd have done well to reach that. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's picked his... Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Mbappe.
That's going in strongly.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And he can thump it away. And time is up. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
And this is a quick
Gerrard,
to let
voted
you know
man
that
of
we'll
the
be able to
match,
catch
and
today's
deservedly
match
so.
broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So straight into the action.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Koundé can get it clear. Now it's Goulet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Gyökeres. Good ball, good take. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gyökeres does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Stojkovic receives it in a wide position.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Kadiolu. Here's a man in form. Kadiolu gets into a good position. Hangs in a cross. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's come loose. Gyökeres finds himself offside.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Gerrard clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! And he's stuck it away. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Indonesia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Pepe cuts out the pass. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Throw it. 30 minutes gone. Gyökeres. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That looks a good cross. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Goulet with the short one. Oh, important interception. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free.
That's good play from him.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Kajiolu picks it up out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Raya claims it without any fuss. Five minutes till the break. Now it's Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. So much time. And that's in. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager...
Gyökeres! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And he shoots! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And off it. And for the first half, that is that. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Barcelona are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So the action resumes. He won't be happy with that one. Gerrard. And Goulet. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Arda Goulet. That is good strength. In with the challenge. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Couler. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Stojkovic. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Gibbs-White. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Big chance! He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oosterwolde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Lovely pass, but he's had a shot! And he's missed it.
We've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gyökeres. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And it's Arda Güler. That is lovely. Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He is through here. Conte. Ah, he's given it away. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that,
Se
Peter.
va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So, third corner of the game. Goulet goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the pass is intercepted. Quality ball. And he's got the beating of his man. Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Stojkovic. He's picked his way through. Takes aim and crosses. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Vinicius Junior.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking to play him in. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he cuts out the supply. Gerrard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So a Barcelona free kick. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Woola! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He is just caressing the ball. It's run loose. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
5 minutos de descuento.
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Now it's Batistuta. Now this could be a chance. Showing good feet. Five minutes to add. He's through here. Oh, just skips past, takes a shot! He's got a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got four. That is remarkable. That looks a cracking ball. Towering header! And with that, the end. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Gyökeres, very much the hero in this game. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Malaysia against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula. Oh, he goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
After 5 minutes is
So a breakthrough
15.
already. And he was alert to it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, that's a key interception. Some really good ball movement. Chance for a shot! Well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Goulet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ruggeri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Couldn't squeeze it through. There will be a throw-in. Goulet, certainly one of the players of the week. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammate...
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona leading now. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Knocks it into space. Nesta produces the perfect tackle there. Oh, good-looking ball. Duke is onto it in a flash. Gerrard. Conte.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Goulet is fouled. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he... Joke! It's hit the uprights. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Caicedo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gerrard. And it's Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. Picked out brilliant, and he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular match.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's found a way through. And he's intervened well there. Antonetti. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Azar. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, well played.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, sweet feet. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Goulart with the short one. Spread to the right. Oh, it's come loose. Malaysia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good ball. Conte. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Shoots!
There'll be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Gerrard is there and he can get that clear. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Aims beyond. Shot at goal! And a neat finish! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. That's it, 45 minutes up. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Barcelona up by the odd goal in a 5-goal thriller. The score at the interval, 3-2.
With a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Down to business again. That's been slipped through. He is through here. Gibbs White.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gerrard cuts out the pass. Gibbs White. Kajolu. Caicedo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's having a shot! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. What a great chance! Oh, good finish! Malaysia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gyökeres. He's in a great position here. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Not the most accurate pass. Gyökeres. Gerrard. And it's Arda Güler. Güler. Chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. Duke given the lift of his goal. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. And chance, surely!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Tries to play it through. And the finish! Conte. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now Ruggeri. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Hazard. Kajolu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Malaysia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Oh, nice touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number
So what
5,
can they conjure from this one?
Mbappe. Number 20.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Number 11, El Hadj Diouf. Number 13, Danny Olmo. Number 25, Caicedo. Coming on the field.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Bebeto. Number 21,
And it's Conte.
Neymar.
Nice bit of skill, and
Number
he's
14,
away.
Owen.
And here's
Number
Kvaratskhelia.
23, Eze. Number 22, Vitinha.
Shapes to
Substitution taking
shoot!
place.
A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Valverde clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Eze. This is Owen. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desperate defending required here. Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Vitinha is offering a right smile there.
There will be 3 minutes
pass isn't
added
the best.
time.
We are into overtime. This is Owen. Just eases him off the ball. David De Gea. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Just a quick
Barcelona
reminder today,
clearly
please
came into this
refrain
match
from
with a
talking
good game
outside
plan,
this
one
stadium.
designed to
Thank you very
capitalise
much
on
for
an
your
obvious
cooperation.
weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And here's Vinicius Junior. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior. Conte. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 13.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bellingham. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And he shoots! So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Vinicius Junior. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Kadiolu to Gerrard. Vinicius Junior gives it back. Goulart proves just a little bit too strong. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Little pass back, and he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And it's Conte. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Back when it goes. Barcelona currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And that should get the job done. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. And he was alert to it. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Played back. Tries to pass it through. He's dealt with that really well. Here's a man in form. That's good running with the ball. Driving on and making good progress. But that has not gone well. Conte. And it's Arda Güler. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gerrard. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Güler.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
This is a promising build-up. Now there's a fine ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's been cut out, well played. Ruggeri. Kajolu. Gerrard, who does have an assist to his name. Gibbs White. And he's been shifted off it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ambitious ball here. Well, that's well seen too. Zanetti getting forward. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Tevez.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Conte. And it's Gerrard. Gibbs White under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite a tryst. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality.
Terrific effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches
10,
are signalling
Tevez.
changes here, both at the same time.
To replace him is number 6, Mbappe. Substitution
Almost an hour
taking
gone.
place.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's shifting through the gears here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, sweet feet. Requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. And it's Gerrard. Messi. That's a good foray he's making. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Pirlo. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. It's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester United cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Into the last quarter of an hour. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Goulet. Kajolu. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. He's on it. Can he get away? Brilliantly cut out.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Bellingham. Number 11,
Alexander Arnold.
Vinicius Junior. Number 22,
Good run down the right. That's Valverde. Valverde. Vieira does well to get it back. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Valverde, nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? He is through here. That's tidy. Opts to play it back. Tanaka. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Keep the ball, and time is up. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows to set out. Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We're up and running then. Now, 2018 was, of course, the year that saw France become champions again, 20 years after their previous triumph, and this man's exploits played a huge part in that success, did they not, Jim?
Yeah, Antoine Griezmann was excellent throughout the tournament with his all-round forward play. It was no surprise that he was man of the match in that high-scoring final against the Croatians.
Yeah, first time since 2002 that the final hadn't gone into extra time. And indeed, the first time since 1966, that's 6 goals. Gyökeres!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kadiolu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kadiolu. He is just caressing the ball. Good ball, good take. He's had a shot! And he's following up! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he's lost his man here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Goulet. That's been drilled forward.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gerrard, over to the right flank. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's a throw-in. Gerrard. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Conte, and here's Vinicius Junior, and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. El Paso Locomotive have the chance to go the other way. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, good spread. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Tries one from range! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Griezmann just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Griezmann proves too strong. Gibbs White. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Goulet. Oh, that's neat. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising. Well, Vinicius Junior! Van der Vaart. David Villa might just make this. Nice and interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Kadiolu. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Mbappe, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Kante running with intent. Knocks it into space. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Del Piero. Gyökeres. That is Conte. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kadiolu. He's Gyökeres! Very nicely done. Good spot that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Mbappe threads one in. He's in a great position here. Here's great chance! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona should be well in front based on the number of chances they've had, and you can sense a little anxiety around the stadium for fear that this game might just get a little away from them now.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So the action resumes.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's a promising position. That is Conte. Now it's Goulet. Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And that takes him up to 30. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Gyökeres is onto this. Van der Vaart. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Del Piero. And this is Griezmann! Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18 será reemplazado por
El Paso
el dorsal
Locomotive
7.
are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Griezmann. He's a sharp little ball here.
El Paso Locomotive really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Arda Güler tries to play it through. Güler. And he welcomes it in. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was...
And the shot! Well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
El Paso Locomotive restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is it then, now or never. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
The two
6.
coaches are signalling
dorsal
changes
14.
here, both at the same
El dorsal
time.
13. El dorsal 8.
Now, can they get him away?
Serán sustituidos por...
No,
el
he's
dorsal
not getting his way
20.
this time.
El dorsal
Yeah, that does
2.
look a foul.
El
Referee's
dorsal
given a free
22.
kick.
El dorsal 5. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? It's anyone's ball now.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Zola. Now it's Villa. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's a dangerous ball. Bale deals with that comfortably. Looking for options for movement. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100.
Shot, surely! Pull it. But that signals the very end. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front